Where the sky burns red and the dirt blows wide, where sunscreen fails and shame can't hide. There's a stream going live in the midday heat, where failure's funny and defeat's a treat. It's called Lolcow, Aussy, and it don't hold back. Shark mouth falls flat and we cut no slack. Grim's got the rope, the chat's got the cheer, and the cow gets clowned for the whole world to hear. Lolcow, Aussy, it falls the show, where shark mouth moves and the footage flows. Grim stands grinning as the mess unfolds, stacking clips for the highlight rolls. He slipped in paint and lost a shoe, shaved his head in full view, took a pie and called it fame. We just call it Thursday's game. He said, I'm built for this, then fell off screen, tripped on his mic and spilled baked beans. Tried to dance in boots too tight, knocked over gear and blamed the light. He once got stuck in a kiddie cart, now the clip's got a watermark. I watched him fail and laughed out loud, cause that's the joy of streaming proud. He said, I'm built for this, then fell off screen, tripped on his mic and spilled baked beans, trying to dance in boots too tight, knocked over gear and blamed the lights. He once got stuck in a kiddie cart, now that clip's got a watermark. I watched him fail and laughed out loud, cause that's the joy of streaming proud. This is Lolcow, Aussy, pride on pause, where shame gets cheers and breaks get applause. Grim leads the show with a wink and nod, while shark mouth suffers and chat hits God. He wore a wig just for a bet, slipped again, you ain't seen nothing yet. It ain't cruel when it's all in fun, it's content, mate, look what he's done. Tape him up, push him in, Sharkmouth grins and breaks again. Grim just laughs, no shame to fake, this cow's for real, he's built to break. He wore a wig just for a bet, slipped again, you ain't seen nothing yet. It ain't cruel when it's all in fun, it's content, mate, look what he's done. Tape him up, push him in, Sharkmouth grins and breaks again. Grim just laughs, no shame to fake, this cow's for real, he's built to break. From wig to bin to busted light, he's back each week to lose the fight. It ain't a show, it's barely sane, but it's Lolcow, Aussy, and it's entertainment.
Live from Melbourne, Australia, this is Lolcow Aussie, starring me, your host, Sharkmouth. And that's it. That's the only person who's here right now, is me. Tech Protect, nowhere to be fucking seen. Have not heard his voice all day. I've been at the desk for 10 hours because I show up to this job. Now I understand he's in a different time zone and he has to sleep during that time, and he was very exhausted from his trip to wherever Madhouse was in the west coast of Australia. I know geography. But he's had 24 hours. That's plenty of time to catch some nappy naps, some Z's. How is everybody? The Toki says they are abandoning you. Yes, and I don't know what's real anymore. I don't know if this was a plan by Keem just to see if I could run this thing on my own. But so far, how long have we been streaming? Nearly 5 minutes, but I've been speaking for about 30 seconds. I'm doing all right. I think I'm proving my worth here. Someone said something earlier. Melbourne, no, just Melbourne, huge ass. He says Melbourne and Nevada. Nope, we are just live from Melbourne. Make sure you like the stream, everyone, as well. Thank you very much. Hello, everyone. Broccoli Monster, Silver Knight, huge ass again. Pirate Contra, Mitch, you better not suck today. Well, if I do, it's entirely on me, because it's just me here today. The Toki says you're doing fine, man. Thank you very much. Oh, who's that? Do we have a guest? We have a special guest, everybody. It's Tech Protect. How are you, sir? Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Danger
Oh,
all the
you was
time.
muted, sorry, because you didn't show up. Could you repeat that?
Awesome. The chat heard none of that.
No, they heard none of that. He said the N-word, everybody, just so you know. I saved him.
I would never. I would never. Good to see you, chat. We're getting set up. We're finishing this whole thing. I'm almost at my desk. Good to be here. I miss you guys. Love you guys, and we're ready for the show.
Yeah. Now, you wouldn't have been muted if you were here on time and we were able to do these checks.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'll be there. I'll be there ready next time.
He's too low?
Tomorrow for you.
He can't be too low. We got the same levels. Stop trolling me. Huge ass with a 5. Uppies, uppies. That's right. Wake the fuck uppies. Wake the fuck uppies.
We're getting there. Getting a huge ass.
I didn't manage to catch much of the live shows today live because I myself was sleeping because of this time shift that's happening. It's 2 in the morning my time, so then I'm up for a few hours after the show, and then I sleep, and then when I wake up, the shows are done. So I catch what I can on the replay. What I did catch was a copycat on Lolcow Live. Last night for you, this morning for me. God, these time zones are fucking me up. I should just move to America. Fuck this shit. Fuck this shit. I'm the only Australian here, so there's no point in me being in this country. Nightmare says, love you guys. For real, be sure to show these beautiful fuckers some support. Thank you, Nightmare. Tech, get your ass on camera. Yeah, what's up with your camera?
I'm doing it right now. I'm naked, so putting on a shirt.
Okay, please don't turn the camera on naked. In fact, I'm going to be super safe, and I'm going to just switch back to myself full screen.
No,
I do not want the. I don't want to. I don't want to put that on the viewers. Rastoff is Mitch's twin brother for now. Yes, he copied me. I did this first, right? I did it, me, and he fucked it up. Eva was watching with me, and she's like, he fucked it up so bad. He didn't do the product properly. It didn't activate correctly. That's why he looks like a ginger. I ask you, chat, who wore it best? I'm currently showing Rastoff on the screen. Tech Protect, you can't see that. Who did it best? He already looks ginger. It wasn't even a day. This was like 12 hours after he did it, and he's already gone ginger. And then he said on the thing, it's because I've got dark hair, he said on the show. But it's like, dude, I also had dark hair. But I had an Eva. I don't know what you had. I don't know if you used yourself or someone that doesn't know what they're doing. Jump Cut Drama says, who else is bringing you this? Not sure what you're talking about. Rastoff went ginger, says Huge Ass. He copied me, and he did it so badly. He did it so bad, folks. Did it so bad. Everyone's saying it. Everyone says I did it the best. I'm the best fake blonde there is. Eva is the best, says Shanra's Corner. That is correct. And snazzy transitions, yes, that I made. The show has improved so much since I took the reins, and I kind of have taken the reins. This is all me. But if it go, I don't want to take that. I don't want to take that responsibility because if it does go to shit, then it is my fault. No, I don't want that. Nobody wants that responsibility. Yeah. Kayla says, Roxy thinks you're hot, Mitch. Yes, I was on the show yesterday when she said that, and I heard her. But that's why I don't know what's real anymore. I don't know if that's why you didn't show up until late, Tech Protect. I thought I was being played. I thought this was another puppet master thing going on, trying to see if I was worthy enough to run this stream on my own. But don't worry,
I had paranoid.
I had backup plans.
Not everything's a test.
I had backup plans. I had plenty of backup plans.
It's like the second time you've been like, oh, this felt like you were trying to plan something against me.
Okay.
Why are you so nervous about that?
I'm just naturally a nervous person. Again, that's why I lost my previous job. If you've been watching the show since I started calling in, it should be obvious what that job was by this point. Got fired because he's too nice, because he gets too nervous, and he was helping out too damn much. What could he be? Council worker. That was probably a good guess. Yeah. But yeah, who wore it better, chat? I'm going to do a poll. We don't have a dono goal yet today, but I have good news. The video of my mom, who wore it better. The video of my mom. I can't do two things at once because I'm fucking stupid. Rastoff, Shark Mouths. Okay, go vote. I have edited the video of my mum reacting to my hair, so it is now ready to play on the air. But I don't know what we should do with that. Do we set a goal for that? Do we just give it away for free? Like, it's pretty good. She calls me some names. It goes for about 1:36. You are allowed to interrupt me at any point you like, Tech Protect. Or are you still getting dressed?
I just got onto the PC, so we're currently switching over. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, solid. We're switching over right now, and soon we'll have a camera and all that bullshit.
Nice. Poll is about 50-50 at the moment, but I am leading by 4%. No, I'm leading by 7. No, 4, 6, 4, 5, 4, 4, still 4, 5, leading by 5%. 4. It's like watching the election results come in. It's like, whoa, keeps changing. He looks like Becky as a man. True. Period. Rastoff on his period. Oh, your camera's on now? All right, here we go. Here is the beautiful Tech Protect with clothes on. Amazing. Amazing, folks. Amazing.
Hello.
Hey,
The background's all fucked up.
I was about to say, whose house are you in this time?
You just zoomed into the corner like I'm some fucking like night beast floating in the ceiling. So the Roxy thing, did anything ever come from that? Specifically, did you ever come from that?
I can confirm I did not come from that. They played it on Cafe earlier today, but they missed out a very important piece, very important bit of context, was they left out the bit when I called it, when I said, you've been put up to this by somebody. And I was just screaming in the background, like, no, play the rest of the clip! Play the rest of the clip! Fuck! Because I just looked like a simp. I was like so happy and giddy that someone was saying nice things for a change in this universe. But then I wised up and I was like, oh no, this is part of her thing. This is part of her punishment.
Maybe. Do you think it's a punishment to flirt with you then? Is that is that the idea?
Yeah, because who would want to flirt with
must
me?
be a punishment.
Exactly. It's
The blind, the weak, the poor.
yeah.
Yeah. They're saying text volume is low.
Is
that true on stream?
No,
I had a message from one of the staff members on the Discord yesterday saying that my volume is low for the stream.
Well, I'm coming up at -20, and you're coming up at -20 as well. Is it when I yell and scream?
Nah, they're saying no, it's fine. Good, don't raise text volume. All right, solid. For good or good.
Because I've already got 200%. I literally can't make you any higher.
Oh yeah, no worries then. Dude, Roxy going after you. See, if you had to choose any of the hosts, to go out with, besides Becky, right?
Damn it! Oh, this was gonna be so easy.
Who'd end up being? Who do you think is the most attractive host? Sorry, Eva.
It's all right, dude. She's asleep. She's not watching. It's fine.
Okay, sorry, Eva. In the future,
this is just guy talk. Welcome to late night guy talk, even though it's the afternoon in America right now.
It's 9 a.m. 9 a.m. in California.
Can I think out loud before I lock in? Before I lock in the answer, because my mind, apart from Becky, my mind immediately goes to Glammy, because she's all bubbly and shit and is all happy. What?
Glammy Lammy?
Yeah, if we're going for personality, yeah. Because she's so happy. What? That's the blonde one, right?
Is that
like bubbly?
Yeah. Is that your ticket? Is just like, oh, in terms of personalities, as long as they're a little happy-go-lucky. If they're like a Girl Scout but grown up, that's my A game.
Why is the chat freaking out? There's nothing wrong with that. What the fuck? Did she kill somebody?
It's a wild opinion. Dude, Anna G saying please no
who
spamming.
else is there?
I see it. I'll get this guy. You're gone, Mr. Dickhead. I mean, there's so many people. All right, who are the women in the LCU? You got Xylee,
You got Xylee. That's a no.
top contender, right?
No.
Who else?
You got Tina.
you
That's
have
a dead
Tina.
no. No. Absolutely
No.
not. No.
Tina has an amazing personality.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
It's like owning a pit bull. You know, it's
I would never own a pit bull though. Oh, Bunny. Oh yeah, Bunny. But Bunny scares me. I'm scared of clowns.
Bunny scared the fuck out of me. Every opportunity she had on the trip, she was just always just trying to fuck with me, dude, the entire time. And there's Bunny. There's Beans.
Nah,
on
she's
Cafe.
taken. But I'm not going for Grimm's. I'm not going for Grimm's girl.
Yeah, but we're assuming there's a universe where, like, you know, there is no other partners on these people. You know,
I'd still go for Glammy.
Fair game.
I'd still go Glammy.
Clammy Lammy.
Mm.
Okay, all right.
I'd make her go back.
Dude, the chat is saying Bunny Button, Bunny Button. Pokey Gaga goes, there shouldn't even be a question. Bunny Button wins all day. Bunny is number 1 for Michelangelo. Zay Zooted from Joshua. Okay. Some Zay Zooted love out there, I guess.
Sweet Tea. Mitch and Sweet Tea, says Sean Stewart. No. She's way too young. I could probably be her dad.
Oh, I forget you're like 40, dude.
I'm 40, dude.
It's always like right there. You're like 38.
37, thank you.
Yeah, 37 is like 38. That's right there. Zeta.
No.
Zeta's off, I think. She fucking left the Discord and everything.
No, good. She's out. Jaffe.
Dude, Jaffe. That's funny. What do you think the hottest guy on the network is? Hottest male host?
Ken. See how quickly I said that? You see, I immediately just said that. Ken.
You think so?
Yeah.
We gotta run this to a fucking poll.
Why, who would you?
We gotta put
Okay,
it up there.
who would you go for? What woman would you go for?
Oh, any female host.
Ken
Fuck, that's hard to say.
Coffee beans.
I'm kind of like in a position where I'm not attracted to like any woman anymore, and that's like I don't know. I'm in such a healthy spot in my relationship. I'm so happy that like thinking about like yeah. You ever be so involved with your partner that you're just like, no, I guess I'm gay now. Yeah, no.
Yeah, you're gay.
Yeah, dude. I've turned gay. Either my girlfriend is very, you know, much a guy in my eyes, and now I'm just gay, or it's just women just don't do it. Any one of them, maybe like Batgirl's a contender, I guess. Oh, right? Yeah. Do you know who she is?
Yeah, you'd have to remind me what she looked, but yeah, I'd probably go her too.
Yeah,
I'd coin flip between her and Glammy.
hosts...
Glammy, but Glammy's got a great personality, and she's pretty too.
Yeah, he says Batgirl is married. Yeah, I know. It's like a universe with no partners, whatever. Keemstar? What about Keemstar? Where do you think he lands on the hot guy list?
He does take care of himself. I'll say that. He takes very good care of his body and his appearance. I'm not gay, but he's a good looking dude, and I'm not sucking no dick there. That's not me sucking dick. By the way, I removed that cartoon last night. I downloaded it and then just deleted it off the channel.
That's funny, dude. Keem is sadistic. That's true. I know, but he goes to church, so it's confusing. He's sadistic, but he is a church-going fellow.
But you know what you say about both the crazy people and the churchgoers. They're amazing in bed.
Is that true?
Yes.
Do you? I hear that as like a rumor, as like a joke. Not in my experience. I think the crazies do better in bed, but the church people don't. In my experience, they don't.
Okay, depends. Like the Ned Flanders kind. Yeah, you're right. But like the ones that have found it later in life and are just, I don't know, trying to get free entry into heaven, they're amazing.
Oh, how did I even think about fucking Nightmare? Why is Nightmare not on the list for both sides? Hottest girl and hottest guy on the fucking LCU. What the fuck? Yeah, you can give me Nightmare. Like Nightmare and a bottle of whiskey, and we're fucking having a great time.
I was hoping Glammy would just show up when after like someone like clipped it and sent it to her, and she just shows up like, what?
Let me find her. I'm gonna. Oh no, she just did her stream at fucking 2 a.m. my time. So that's fucking.
Yeah, my apology, guitar. Hang on. I'm sorry. I objectified you, Glammy. It will happen again.
People are saying Billy is the best looking guy on the network. That's he has great personality, kind of, you know. But
I
no
like to think even
shot,
with
no
his
shot.
haircut,
People.
I'm better looking than Billy.
No, well, I don't know if the chat agrees. I'll run a poll.
Yeah, have you got it open, or do you want me to do it?
Who is? I'm doing it. Who's better looking?
You better say me. Swear to God.
I'm spelling your name
Niall.
wrong.
Niall from Australia says Nightmare looks like he would have been big on emo YouTube in 2012 and would have had the same accusations as those YouTubers.
Oh yeah.
Ugh.
He reminds me of like someone who played with Escape the Fate. I don't know if you heard about them.
No. I was watching an old
Nah,
music video today from the 2000s. They're all dressed like emo looking. I was like, oh God, that used to be the look. Look, and there's not a colored hair in sight. Like it's just all black or brunette, dyed with the fringe. And I was like, if we pulled that off, if that generation did it today, we'd just look old and sad. Our time is over.
Niall says Nightmare looks like a whoop.
Yep.
Yes, you're right, Tech. I don't think so. I don't like that. $5 from David Jaffe says church people are wild and bad because they always have threesomes. One person, person one, person two, and Jesus, because he's always there and watching you.
That's what the cuck chair's for in the hotel room.
It's for the Lord. For the Lord to watch and coach you.
It's not a coincidence because they've got a Bible in the side drawer as well, so it's a very religious setting already.
Oh, that's great. I think I'm gonna amend my position to Nightmare fits both hottest guy and hottest girl in the LCU for me. He's there. He's in.
How long were you thinking about this for?
Someone in the chat said his name, and all of my memories of thinking how hot he was just flew into me. So
No, how long were you thinking about bringing up the hottest people in the universe?
I saw you, and I said, "What can I palate cleanse my mind with?"
Well, listen, we can fix this. Can be fixed. We can fix this.
Can you?
Yes.
Oh, you think it's
just
the
need
hair?
Yeah, I just need permission.
Oh, it's not the hair that makes you fucking schmuggly, dude. It's a contributing factor for sure, but it's not the hair.
Shut up. Shut up.
To everything else.
Shut up. I have eyes. I know I'm not that ugly. I might be a little bit. I'm not that bad.
You look like a CW cartoon character made in like animation from 2013. You know, you you look like a French company got the licensing to like a like a Star Wars series, and they just went ham. They just went ham with 3D animation.
Like that Uncanny Valley shit.
Yeah, you look like your poly count is like oddly high, but still
It's not
accurate. Nightmare says y'all are thirsty bitches. Dude, Nightmare, have you seen yourself? I feel like you're like thick with still like grabbable hips. Nightmare. That's what I'm saying. Okay, you look mountable. Like you look like a World of Warcraft rare mount. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Do you disagree? Like he could hold some weight on those thighs, you know?
Do you think Glammy could hold some weight?
No. Well, her husband's a fairly like larger dude, so maybe.
Maybe.
You know? Maybe.
OG Salt Lake, Mitch looks like a European DJ. Okay, is it the glass? Oh no, it's the hair. I forgot. I keep forgetting. Do you know how long? Like it was days when I'd go to the bathroom and see the look in the mirror, and I'd like fucking freak out. Like whoa. Oh, Poker Gaga with the 9.99. Why is Smash Mouth the human version of a Sega Dreamcast? Also, I signed paperwork today to come on as Aussie manager. Okay.
Pokey Gaga. Me and Pokey Gaga spent fucking last night chatting it up about fucking cars. Dude, I love Pokey Gaga. He's such a cool
Wasn't she
dude.
talking to me
We
about
have
cars yesterday?
Yeah, dude, I'm a car guy, and people heard, and now I'm getting messages about it. But me and Pokey Gaga have like fairly similar interests. You know, working on cars, having cars go fast, right? Pokemon cards, and we're both. I think he's Mexican. He's Hispanic for sure, right? He'll send me messages of him doing like a carne asada, which is like a barbecue, I guess. Do you barbecue, Mitch?
Yes, I love to barbecue on the pot kettle barbecues where you get the heat beads in it and like create a fire. I don't do the gas. I don't do gas.
How the fuck did I not know? What is a what kind of kettle?
It's like a round. It's like round, like big round, and then like there's a grill on top, and then underneath you put these like coal things, and then you create. It takes about half an hour to create a fire, and then
Yeah, did you call them fire beads? What are they?
I think they're called heat beads. I don't know. It's like coal. It's like coal, but not. It's like charcoal. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. I don't know why are you spamming? No.
We're hiding the guy from the thing.
Yeah. Oh, you got it. I was about to do it.
Yeah.
Dude, the only reason I know parts of cars is because my first car was such a piece of shit that every piece of it broke over a period of time. And so as I fixed it, half of it did myself with family and the other half with the mechanic. But I was like, oh, okay, so that piece does that. That piece does that. Okay. Like, it's come in handy later on in life. Your first car should be a piece of shit.
Do you think so?
Mm-hmm.
How'd you get your first car? Was it family? Was it like you worked a part-time job or?
No, I worked a job while in school, saved up $3,000, and bought it, and it was only worth $500. But we got scammed. Well, I got scammed. It was a Ford Corsair, and then the gearbox in it died like 3 months later. Had to order a part, and it's ironic. I was in Newcastle, and there was no parts for it because it was like a discontinued model. We literally had to wait for another car crash to happen somewhere in the country. Like it's like being put on the waiting list for like a new heart. It's like we gotta wait for someone to die, and there was a car crash in Melbourne. It was like that one. We're sending it up.
That's funny. Bud Crazy says Tech is Madhouse after this. Yeah, Madhouse goes after Aussie in the lineup.
For now.
Yeah, fuck. When did you move out of your family home, Mitch?
The age of 19.
Yeah?
Went from Newcastle to Sydney. I was basically just tossed in there. Like, and this is after having a childhood where everything was done for me. Like literally my dinner was made, like everything. I think all I did was dress myself.
Yeah.
And then it was like, boom, you're in the real world. It was like such a whiplash moment, but a good one. It was.
What is it, like 2005, 2006?
2007.
2007.
And thank God I did, because I can't imagine if I didn't do that. Like, imagine if I didn't move out until later. It would have been fucking horrendous.
Oh, shit. And the animation stuff you started doing was when? Like in your 20s?
No, I had an interest in it in the mid-2000s, but I didn't start until I came across a tutorial by a guy called Jazza. He had like a full tutorial on how to use an Adobe Flash, and I sat and watched it, and I was like, I've always wanted to do that, and I just learnt it in 2014. So I was 30. No, I was 20. Yeah, so I was 28 or something.
28. So
yes.
You're still doing animation stuff, right? Here and there.
Yeah. When I get an idea, like I'll start so many, and then halfway I'm like, oh, that's bullshit, and then stop. That's shit.
Junk Drama says, "Lolcow Aussie, you in trouble." What does that mean?
Oh, because Glammy is here.
Oh, Mr. Glammy is here.
Oh, Mr. Glammy.
Oh, shock. Good
Shock,
taste,
good
but
taste,
Glammy
but
is
Glammy
taken.
is taken.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Well, okay, first of all, I didn't know. Second, the question said in a universe where no one has partners. I also have one, and I'm very lucky to have her. I do have very good taste.
Yeah. Mine's still Nightmare. I'd fuck the shit out of Nightmare. Anyways, I think we should, because again, you're an animator. I think we should do an intro that's animated by you, or at least have a little intro segment that's done by you.
I want a
Do you
guarantee
disagree?
though that we're not going to be torn apart like in a few days.
Well, what if it's commissioned through the chat?
Commissioned.
Yeah. What if we set a goal for today where let's see. Do you think maybe we got me being a cholo on Friday for 20 $10 super chats. If we open it up again and do 20 $10 super chats, here's what we'll do. We'll do this daily goal 3 times, right? I'm pitching it to you live, but you tell me if you like it or not.
Okay.
We'll do it today. We'll do it tomorrow. We'll do it Friday. Is today Wednesday? What's today's fucking date? Yeah. So we'll do it Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Yep.
We'll do 20 $10 super chats, and we'll choose. We'll put the names in a randomizer for those that donate. And someone will win Wednesday, someone will win Thursday, someone will win Friday to be featured in the animation for Lolcow Aussie. So you'll be in there in perpetuity as long as that animation is going live as like a little reference on the show. Right, so we'll add you to a fucking randomizer to see who gets the spot. But that means your $10 could get you Lolcow Aussie fame for as long as that animation's there.
Wheel. I'm just loading. Oh yeah, I've got a wheel up right now. Just yep, I've got that up now, so that'll be ready at the end of the show to do.
There we go. We'll go ahead and add Pokey Gaga, who donated 10 earlier. So I'll add him to that list.
Yeah. So what I've written is 0 out of 20 for today. $10 Mitch makes an animated opener, and then at the end I've got in brackets 0 out of 3. So that's the day. Like,
yeah, for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Hell yeah. The Real Jersey Girl says, tech doing Cholo will be funny AF. Dude, yeah, if we meet today's goal, I'll also do the accent for the full stream. As long as I can, dude. Maybe at some point I'll fucking slip, but I'll go back on. Tech does the solid Cholo. You know, it was my accent. It's sadly enough, it's just how I sounded growing up, and then they were like, "You don't look it, so stop doing it. That's a little racist." And I was like, "Oh, I guess."
So what do we do with that video then of my mum reacting? Do we just show that?
Yeah, fuck it.
Fuck it, because it's been a week. Like it's gonna get stale. Let me pull that bad boy up, and you should be able to hear it too. I did a workaround. You will be able to hear it. Let me just find the file. So don't go anywhere, chat, because we're about to play that video. Mitch, show us the animation you have done. I think that is borderline self-promo.
Nah, it's fine, dude. They have to know what they're like paying for, right? So like choose something from your show reel that's like a good representation.
Okay. I've just gone complete. Yep, we're in here. Won't be long. Here we go. Boom, boom. Now you could hear that, couldn't you?
I can, yeah.
I'm gonna
we're not
share
seeing
with
it
you now, though. Whoops. Okay. You ready? You ready, guys?
Hell yeah, chat.
So just for context, this is me picking her up from the airport. She tried to rip it off me. I met her at the baggage collect. She tried to rip it off me before we got to the car, and I had to jump back, and I was like, no, not till we get to the car, please. And she's like, what? Oh, you've done something, I can tell, because you got the beanie on. That's why she went to go rip it off. So she was dying to see what the fuck happened.
Oh no.
You should have waited till
What
we.
the fuck? What did you do that for? Show me. What have you done there? Is it broken?
Yeah, broke.
So she's pointing at the gap, and she's like, what happened there? Did it break? And I couldn't bear to tell her that I'd shaved it, and I was like, yeah, it broke. And she didn't say like that till the next day. She brought it up again. I was like, what are you talking about? She's like, you bleached it so hard it broke and fell off. And I was like, nah, I shaved it. She's like, what the And I didn't realize that I'd said that until I looked back. Like, that was just a
funny,
gut.
dog.
That was just a gut reaction.
Oh,
She said it.
Mitchell.
Is it, bro?
What are you going to do when we go out for dinner on Saturday night?
Wear a beanie.
But that's rude. How long have you got to have that for?
Until they say.
Why?
I don't know how to explain it to you.
Well, are you streaming tomorrow?
Yeah.
Well, I'll be explaining to them that you are not going around doing that.
You're not getting on the live stream. I'm not trusting you after last time.
What do you mean? Oh,
What did
when
you do
shit
last-
your pants. Mitchell. Mate.
Last time I had her on a live stream, she brought up a story that was played on Aussie a couple of months ago. Where I had a little oopsie doopsie, had a little accident when I was 20. Yeah, a little oopsie doopsie.
Hey, I'm so glad you didn't take that off when Jenny was there. She's got 2 normal children.
2 normal children.
Yeah. I've got 1. Mate, you're 38 this year. If you want to go around looking like a retard, then that's your choice. Not mine. But don't take that beanie off for the rest of your life. And you can get a decent beanie too once you get a nice one.
She says if you want to go around looking like a fucking retard. Oh, your mom's funny as shit. Kyle Seidel says, "Here's for y'all. Got faith. You both are going to do great." With the $10. Thank you. We're gonna add you to the list. Do you have his name, Kyle?
Kyle. Yep. Sorry, I didn't say that. Yep. I had the.
No worries.
Oops. Yeah. Thank you, Kyle. That was totally planned. That sound effect and not an accident.
Yeah.
Just Kyle.
Kyle Seidel. Seidel.
All right. Done. Thank you, Kyle. And he says, "Here's for y'all. Got faith. You are going to be great." Am I having a stroke?
Yeah, a little bit. Your mom said she has one normal son or one normal
No,
child.
I
Do you
think
have a
she's
sibling?
talking about my sister, and she has one. She has 2 sons and 1 daughter, and the sons are not normal. But the other,
you have a brother that's kind of fucked.
yeah, but different ways. Like, he doesn't do anything. Like, you think I
fair.
don't do anything? He literally does nothing. He's just like, I'm just gonna play video games, and that's it.
Yeah. I have an older brother who just always asks people for money. That's just what he does.
Yeah, that's what he does.
Because he gambles. Yeah.
Oh,
He's a gambler. Yeah.
Ash Nico, don't you have a clip of your mom seeing your tattoo for the first time? I do. That was on another podcast.
The one with the boobs?
Yeah, we were streaming live on a different podcast, and I realized, like, wait, Mum's here, like, let's get her in and show her. She has no idea because she was overseas when I got it. Mitch, shoe on head for $2, mate. No.
Nah. No.
No, my shoes aren't in this room. I'm not leaving this room for $2.
Are you not wearing shoes right now?
No, I'm not wearing shoes. Why would I be wearing shoes?
Yeah, me neither. I don't wear shoes in the house. That's gross.
Dude, you were naked just before. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's true. I don't like clothes at all. Not a fan of clothing, and people are not a fan of seeing me without clothing. So it's even, I'd say.
Well,
Dude, how much to get your mom on as a guest?
at 2 in the morning, highly unlikely.
I don't know. She seems like a
It would have to be
wild
pre-recorded.
card.
It would have to, because like she's such a normie. Like she would just say just shit. Like you don't know what she's gonna say.
She's such a normie that you wouldn't know what she's gonna say. That doesn't sound like a normie, dog. She sounds
like
interesting.
she might say shit about Eva that Eva doesn't want out there. Like it's not just me now.
Ah,
Because she's hung out with Eva a lot. So we got Eva to think about as well. But I'd be happy to pre-record it. I'd be happy to take questions from chat, and interview her. Like I could FaceTime her or something and interview her, and then we could play it on stream. So if you wanna ask my mom a question, you can dono that too.
Yeah, $10 gets you the opportunity to possibly be on the intro for Lolcow Aussie, and drop in a question, and Mitch will ask his mom.
And don't ask things like what's the most embarrassing thing, because she answered that already, and it was not good.
Was it you pooping yourself?
Yeah, it was my pooping
Little
myself.
little caca.
Yeah.
Aww.
I didn't poo myself. It just had an accident, right? It was just an accident. Text should
It's a
interview
very
her.
hard sneeze. I don't know. I'm gonna respect the boundaries there about not interviewing your mom, but I think the questions from the chat are probably funnier.
I think it'd be funny to get Eva in there. Hey, Huge Ass with a 20. Sharkmouse's mom is awesome. Thank you, Huge Ass. Thank you so much, sir. You are on the wheel.
Ass, like,
Twice.
He's on. Yeah, because it's a 20.
Huge Ass is on there twice. And let me update this thing.
Is Huge Ass a crown on this channel as well?
I think so. I can.
Fuck yeah, Huge Ass. Holy shit.
Let me just double check. Hang on. Let's have a look. Yes, just as I thought.
It's actually told a story about Shockmouse having shit up his back. Yeah, dude, that's gotta be fucking wild.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Crown. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that was on an episode of Lolcow Aussie back in February-ish. Almighty says Sharkmouth's mom is a nice lady, but her son is a bit of a tard, to be honest. Well, she would agree. Sharkmouth, do you follow Aussie rules? I watch it occasionally, but I'm from Newcastle, rugby league, heartland. But since I moved to Melbourne, I've been trying to follow it. If I had to pick a team, it would be Great Western Sydney Giants, because that is the closest identity that you'll get to Newcastle.
Broccoli Master says Hugh married many rich elderly men who died, and that's why they are loaded. I'm pretty sure Hugh Jazz works like a fucking job, like a big boy job.
Yeah.
He's talked about it before, like, oh, I'm traveling for work and shit. So we got some pretty like successful people in the LCU, like the chatters. I don't know if you've noticed. These are like owners of companies.
I noticed. I've always wanted to pull Huge Ass aside and be like, man, you're right. Like, do you need to talk? Supreme Leader Bread, Mitch, if I went to Walmart, I bet I'd see you. Negatory. We do not have Walmart here. So there is no chance in hell you would see me.
Yeah.
Also,
I feel like you do look like a Walmart NPC.
Yeah. Showman asked Tech if he's going to get some ghost peppers. What is that about?
I got some ghost. I found a place that would give me ghost peppers, and I'll be eating one on stream on Madhouse on Friday in full cholo attire. So I'm gonna have to suck it up, fool. Yeah, we did a donation goal on Madhouse for that shit. Awesome. Try spending 100,000 on TikTok. What the fuck does that mean?
Who did that?
Was it like a challenge? Do you mean she? Huge Ass is a dude. It's honestly, it's a fucking guy. It's a man.
Yeah,
I won't take no fucking Huge Ass slander in any chat I'm in.
Matt G earlier said that the Titans are going to smash the Newcastle Knights this weekend. Not true. And if it's on Channel 9, I will be in Discord, and we will watch it together. That'll be a hangout we can do this weekend. We can watch rugby in the Aussie voice chat. Which to get in there, what you got to be something. There's a pay pig.
Cash cow on
Cash
here.
cow.
PayPig's
Oh, yeah.
$100 a month. It's just $10 and you can get in there.
Yeah. So become a cash cow, and we're gonna watch the rugby this weekend. It's gonna be awesome. The Knights are probably gonna lose. He's right.
Is shitting up your back really the most embarrassing moment you've had?
Well, no, because it was at home, so no one really saw it but Mum and the girlfriend at the time. So no, that's not the most embarrassing. There's been plenty. Oh, like I've had embarrassing breakups. I had a breakup beginning of last year, and I remember I told my co-host from the podcast I was on at the time, and he's like, "Dude, don't ever fucking tell that story online. Don't ever fucking tell that. They will never fucking you will be made fun of immensely." And I was like, "Okay, got it, dude. Never telling that one."
Yeah. So what's that story?
Well, for a hundo, I could tell that one for a hundo.
Oh, it has to be a crazy fucking story for $100.
No, it's not crazy. It's just embarrassing.
Yeah, I mean, I've gone on some embarrassing dates. Like out of high school, this girl who knew me in high school, we met on Tinder, and when we met up on our first date, she was like, "Hey, by the way, like I think this is you. Is this you?" And she like goes on her phone and pulls up like a candid picture of me changing in the locker room with just my cock out, which is it's a photo that went throughout my high school when I was in high school. And I was like, "Oh yeah, haha, whatever, it's funny." But it's over now. I'm out of high school, and then she's just like, "This is your dick, right? This is you." And I had to be like, "Yeah, that's a photo of a 17-year-old naked." So I don't know what the fuck you have that on your phone, but maybe you want to get that deleted real quick.
Yeah, that's a little illegal.
It's a little illegal. Yeah, no, it was a big wave in my high school, that photo. A lot of people saw it and they would joke about it. But it wasn't a non-flattering shot of me. I thought it was a good angle.
Huge Ass says, "Chat, talk about Australian stuff on Aussie. Also, chat, nobody knows about rugby. Talk about the NHL. I don't know hockey, but I know that that's what the NHL is. Am I right? Am I correct?"
Yeah, National Hockey League.
Yeah, no, hockey sucks. Only the rich kids here play hockey because literally nobody gives a shit about it. So it's like a rich person hobby.
Yeah. It's like
so you don't get
lacrosse.
the epic fights that you get in America.
Yeah. Brandon YT says that so tech nudes exist. Yeah, I mean, but they're I guess there's some adult nudes, but I mean the most popular nude of me, I guess, is me as a child. So that's gross. But this is also
about nudes, dude?
Well, I mean, they're saying in chat, and it was like an awkward date for me back in the day. Because back in the day, I used to be like a very in shape guy. I was 220-ish pounds, like 9% body fat. I really took care of myself. I was very physically fit. So those nudes were fire. I'm not gonna jack myself off here, but I was a hot person.
Yeah. See,
yeah. Were you
I
ever
was
hot?
too when I was 20, but I had zero game. I had no idea what I was doing. I had no fat on me, nothing. I was adorable, but I was just a weirdo. So I couldn't get. I mean, I did, but I could have been so much more if I knew what I was doing. Keklin with the 5. Sorry, I goofed this one. I was on wake up duty and fell asleep. Also, if Tech could date any host, it my dad. Did you see them spooning at the hotel? Dude, did you spoon her dad?
It wasn't the biggest bed, so yeah, I was holding Jaffe from behind a little bit, just a little. I rubbed his stomach for good luck. Yeah,
so gay.
Was not so gay. I'm like reasonably gay, just a splash, just a splash of a little homo.
Jump cut.
What's wrong with
says,
that, Mitch?
Nothing. No, nothing. It's as long as you say no homo, it's fine. Jump cut drummer says Mitch has game now. Yeah, I got Eva, didn't I? Somehow, I don't know how. So, I fall into relationships the same way I fall into podcasts. I don't know how. I just kind of stumble into it. I'm like, oh, well, I guess I'm here now. As a Canadian, Mitch officially sucks for hating on hockey. Dude, but that's your sport. That's not our sport. I don't hate it. I just don't follow it. It's not our sport. It's like I wouldn't hate you if you hated on rugby. But Tech,
Bud
you are
Crazy-
gay. I'm sorry to tell you.
Bud Crazy says Tech is built like my gay aunt.
Does she have like one of
me
those
and Z-
parachute dresses, like Aunt Marge? Oh no, like Homer.
Marge, yeah.
Like Homer when he had the moo.
And the moo moo. Yeah, me and Zeta Ray go to the same fucking like tailor.
Jesus Christ. Oh, drummer alert. Tech will be forced into the next fat camp. Yes!
Keemstar, if you're watching, I would be down. In 2022 or to 2023, I was 480 pounds, and I'm down to 280, and I haven't lost that last bit, dude. It's been so fucking hard to go down from there.
If you're still here, Keem, like, can you check for me? Like, do I need to go to fat camp?
Jesus
look at that.
Christ.
Jesus Christ. That's a pregnancy belly. Not if I suck it up, though. Yeah, I could probably go to fat camp, too. We should have we should do like what they did on The Biggest Loser, like, which is basically like lose weight, but it's a percentage of like you know.
There's a delay. There's a delay, so Drama Alert says Mitch is skinny, but he just stood up. So oh,
maybe
fuck.
compared to the other LCU hosts, I'm skinny.
Yeah, how much do you weigh?
I can't. I got weighed in February. I think it was about 80 kilos.
No shot. What is 80 kilos to?
Are you checking that?
80 kgs to
I think
pounds,
it's 163 pounds. Is it?
I've lost more weight than you weigh in like the last 4 years.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I've lost one of you on me. So I mean, I did okay, but it hasn't changed for the past year. That last fucking bit is just so fucking tough. It's because I'm lazy, I think. Because a lot of the first weight loss is like, oh, just get moving, just stop drinking beer, start moving around, get a dog, walk him all the time. And I lost a good portion. But now that's like the bare minimum for being like a fat fuck.
Yeah, when I went from 80 to 70 a few years ago, and that's all I did was just walk. I drank less. I'm trying, guys, to do it. I'm drinking. I know I'm drinking now, but that's because it's like nearly 3 a.m, and I've got it in order to sleep. It helps me sleep. All right, that's probably not a good thing. But I'm trying to drink less. I'm quitting smoking.
Nightmare says Mitch has them dwarf features, so he naturally looks chubby. Yeah, brother. Is there like a sleeping lady who just is never waking up in your house somewhere with 6 other dudes your size?
What? A lady in the house with 6 other dudes?
Yeah, it's a Sleeping Beauty in the Seven Dwarfs reference.
Oh, you gotta explain that to me. I was like, dude, you're right. Like, you got 6 other dudes living with you and your lady?
Yeah, you look like people buy you in a 6-pack.
Mitch built like a full-grown midget. You can't say that word. That's our word.
That's. You're not legally one though, right? Because that's like 4'8" or 4'9".
Really? Well, I'm not far off it.
Yeah, you're almost there. That's like having a tan dark enough to almost say the word.
But like you. Oh no, I can't go there.
Like it might be okay to let him say it at a bar, but we're not sure, dude. It's bright outside today.
Yeah, like you might be able to, but it's not worth the risk. No, we are not doing Dwarf Mouth Nightmare. No, I'm still trying to get off Smash Mouth. Almighty says I can say ever word, Mitch. Even I thought you said Eva there. Even, God. It is 3 a.m, folks. Just remember.
Yeah, true. By the way, chat, we are 3 out of 20. You can get your name immortalized in the Lolcow Aussie intro animation made specifically by Mitch. Only him. I'll do none of the work, but I'll reap all the reward for the money. So that's good for me. So if you want to get your name on there, drop a $10 super chat, and you can ask a question specifically to Mitch's mom, and he'll go and ask her and get that recorded for you.
K-Bo Mama said, can we do a segment on the street? Shockmail's record asking randoms questions from us, see what funny answers we get. I floated that idea in the very first episode that I was on here as host. I was like, I could go like to like our Comic Con or what we call Supernova over here, and then I thought I could ask them questions about like Keemstar and Boogie because they're more well known, and especially in that crowd, we'd be able to get an answer. Hello, Roxy. What have you got for us today?
What? Well, I'm a little upset. Mitch kind of said I was ugly yesterday, but that's okay. That's
I didn't
fine.
say you
I
were
know I'm
ugly.
old. Well, you said you didn't know what to say or you were a little shocked and scared, but that's okay. But listen, I just heard Tech Protect ask if we want to ask Mitch's mom questions.
Mm.
Is that what you said for super chats? Well, I'll give a super
Yeah.
chat. Since I can come up, can I ask your mom if it'd be okay if I come and take her son out on a date? Just a date, a friendly date, but maybe, can teach a little, you can teach me some tricks of the new era. It'll be nice.
Can I show her
Just
your
saying.
photo first? Like,
Yeah, but let me send you a hot photo, like in my fishnets and stuff, where I look young. Maybe she'll like it. It's very. See the face,
I
man.
was
It's like
just,
you're so
I would,
hot. Don't do that.
I have a girlfriend. That's what the face is for. Is like, oh no, like the face is because I'm in danger. I'm in danger here.
Well,
She's gonna
listen,
kill me. I don't want to die.
it's. I can talk to her. I have mother instincts, and maybe I can talk to her and take her under my wing and teach her some really good things that maybe she can excite you with.
Okay.
I don't know.
I mean, she's not wrong, Mitch. They say there is a thing called menopause mutuals, right? Where the
Yes.
women they can relate that way.
Can you do the little finger thingy like Tech does? Oh my God! Please, Shock, please. Oh God! Oh my God! Oh, I gotta go. Oh my God!
Holy shit! Oh fuck!
Nightmare in the chat is so accurate. He's like, that's good because Mitch has a mother cake. Yeah, because have you seen the way my mum talks to me? Any woman that just gives me any like praise, I think that's where my praise thing comes from. Is because my mum has just spoken shit to me my whole life. Any woman that has just given praise, I'm like, oh, I'm going home with you.
That's fucking. Well, I mean, I guess we're incoming $10 super chat from Roxy for your mom.
And when I said
fuck.
photo, I meant like screenshot from the streams of her. I don't need the fishnets. I don't want to get in trouble.
Wow.
Okay.
That's
I wanna
too late, dog. Too late.
No, I want to stay as far away from trouble as possible.
Oh my god, I just hope she doesn't like misclick and send it to me instead. I pray.
Okay, best mama, Roxy's old enough to be your mum. She's a crypt keeper. Kim! Oh, like so.
You think there'd be the same type of like friendly reception if we sent you to go onto another show? Like, oh my god, you're so fucking hot. Can I please fucking date you? Can I please get in those fucking DMs? Do you think we can send you on like who'd it be? Like Nerds with Zay Zooted, and you just give her that fucking line of desire.
I don't think it works as well. Thank you for the 10 monkey pong. I've added you to the wheel. Thank you so much. Cheers. I think if a guy did that to a woman, it's just not. It's not the same. It's not cool. It's kind of creepy if a guy does it, but it's funny if a woman does it. It's fine.
Yeah,
for some reason.
It's the world we live in. It's the world we live in. Fuck, dude. What was your mom's honest take be on Roxy? What do you think?
I think her honest take would be like, shut. Sorry, I gotta do my mom's voice. So long as she has money, that's okay. Like,
she's a real one for that.
Yeah.
Roxy is a smoker from Left 4 Dead. Oh, the fucking zombie game. Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Roxy
thank you.
Unfiltered with $10. Go ahead. That's you.
Thanks, Roxy. I'm adding you to the wheel, and also to my block list now. So what's that? We got 5 out of 20 people. We got another hour to get 15, and then we are 1 for 3. 1 out of 3 to get this animation going. that Roxy. So, oh, I'm not gonna. Sorry, I'm having a brain fart. Roxy, what's it like to be born in 1908?
She saw the invention of cars, dude. It was crazy. Fucking the Model T.
This is it's so fake. She's so been told to do this, but at the same time it's very funny. I mean, coincidentally, Keem was in the chat not 5 minutes before she called in. He was there, he was waiting, and he's just sitting there, probably puffing on a pipe, like, yes. Yes, look at this world I've created, and the madness I've unleashed. Jaded Take, she's really bad at this. Yeah, well, see, that's the thing. Guys don't care. Guys get attention, and they just go, ooh. Attention? Nice. It's not like when women get attention, where it's like, oh, you know what? I can pick and choose. No. Oh, a lot of money. Yes.
Well, you know what it is, Mitch? Maybe it's like you're like a fucking Picasso painting. You know, like you don't look human enough for like normal attraction. It's like an abstract attraction, right? Like your eyes are displaced or some shit, and that's like really catching the gaze.
They are not. They're very They're very normal.
They look like eyes of a dog were copy pasted on a fucking dwarf, or like an orc character that didn't grow.
Dogs are adorable.
Yeah. I don't know if adorable is sexy, dog. I think you look like people need to take care of you.
They do. They really do.
You look leash oriented.
I don't think a leash would fit around my neck. Look at this bad boy.
Yeah, like a choke collar, dude, for sure. Oh, this ain't AOL, grandma. Oh, fuck.
How come you're tired?
What's
Fuck you. This is a normal hour for you.
Well, I'm recovering on like 3 days no sleep, so it's kind of fucking
all right.
tough,
Well,
dude.
you've got a few days. I'll give you a few more days, but after a few more days, I don't want to hear this bullshit about how you're tired.
No, we'll be back. We'll be back tomorrow. It'll be totally normal tomorrow. What's the oldest woman you've dated, Mitch?
Dated or
anything? Interacted with beyond like, hey, how's it going?
It was 2022, and she was 43, so she'd be 46 now.
He was 43, and you were 34.
Yeah.
Wow, that's not too bad. That's fucking.
As you get older, your range increases. You start looking older because you're like, oh yeah, we're all the same now, and then like your lower is like 25. So like you go from like 25 to 45 is fine.
That's where you're at currently. The lowest is 25.
If I was single, I honestly probably wouldn't go lower than 30. Because you're totally
really
no, because totally different experience. Like it's just from 25. It's just experiences. Like you mentally stop growing at 25. The only thing that changes you as a person is your experience. So that's why you'll see people in their 50s that act like fucking early 20s people, because they just haven't, like, experienced things. Thank you for the 5, you sussy. Mish looks like the squirrel from Ice Age. So what are you, 27? 27?
I'm 28. 28 this year.
But have you noticed that in the last 3 years? Like, because like every year you get older, like you do notice that like you've changed a bit, like mentally, but 25 is kind of around there is when it stops. Have you noticed that?
I don't know. I've always been this old man in my eyes. Like since I was fucking 12. I've always felt like an adult. So I don't know. I'm a weird special case, right? I've been working.
I think you have mental issues.
Yeah, I've been working like a job essentially since I was like fucking 12 years old. Always just fucking making money. I got do you have emancipation in Australia?
What is that?
Where like legally the court says, oh, you're a minor, but you're enough of an adult to take care of yourself, and you don't need like parental like approval for anything.
Not that I know of. I think you need to go through court.
Yeah, I went through court. At 17, I got emancipated, so that I could like get my own apartment, and I
Why
could
did
like.
you wait another year?
My dad was like, "I'm gonna start charging you fucking rent, right?" And he's like, "You want to live in my house? I'm gonna charge you some money for it."
Sounds
And
like my
and
dad.
the money he was asking was $100 more than what I ended up paying for like a 2-bedroom apartment in Las Vegas, Nevada. He was just like ridiculous about what he was charging me.
That might have been his goal, just to get you out.
Yeah, no, he was always a fucking dickhead. So it was not the best time. But yeah, no, I've never had like that childhood phase. Like I don't know, you must have heard it before. I haven't seen like movies at all growing up. Not like almost none. I think before I turned 17, I saw like 7 movies, and 4 of them were like Pokemon movies, like Pokemon 2000 and shit.
Yeah.
The Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe is like was like my childhood film, and it's like one of the only 4 movies I watched.
You need to watch some more movies.
So yeah, I do need to watch some more movies. We probably should get some more movies in me. I think 25. Nah, I think I'm more mature than I was at 25. I was still kind of a dickhead at 25. Do you think you're the same dickhead you were at 25?
Yeah, like mentally, yeah. The only thing that has changed me since around, like, it's not the day you turn 25. Like, it's on average, yeah. Like, you feel the same, but your body deteriorates. That feels worse. I have noticed. I have noticed my body deteriorating, but your mental mind is pretty much the same.
Yeah, Jaffe's had a similar take when I've asked him questions like this. He's like, I still feel mentally like the same kid that got his diploma in high school. Right?
Yeah, that's
it's just
exactly
now my body sucks.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's like, that's why, people say like, I still feel 18 or whatever. It's because,
Yeah.
Can we
see what our audience is at?
Sorry?
Yeah. I want to see where our audience is at, because I don't know what the average age is. If you're older than 28, can we get a 1 in the chat? And if you're younger than 28, can we get a 2? Because I feel like the majority of the people that watch these shows are like in their 30s or 40s. Is what I've seen on like Madhouse. They're all like people that have like kids and a career. They're out here living like an adult life. That's a ton of 1s already.
Is that, so that's under 28, did you say, was it? Or
No, 1s is over 28. And then 2s are
28.
younger than 28.
Wow.
Yeah, the majority of people are older than me. Wonder Woman is. I thought you were 27, Wonder Woman.
Bullshit.
That's yeah.
You didn't need to put a 1 Wonder Woman. We knew. Sorry, that was really mean. But we did know. Like. Oh, Roxy's
yeah, dude.
gone.
It seems like our audience is like fully realized adults, I'd say.
Yeah.
When did you become like confident that you were like doing it? Like you were an adult doing adult shit?
21.
20 early.
Yeah, well, I'd been living at home from 19. In a different city to my family. Like, I was just thrown on my own, knew nobody in Sydney, and had to like basically form all brand new connections. But it took a couple of years before I was like, okay, I think I'm not doing this well, but I'm confident in doing it.
Yeah, I did a similar thing, right? I moved out of home at 17, but I stayed in my hometown until 19. And in high school, I was going to join the Marine Corps, right? I was like, I'm going to join the military. That's going to be the path I take. Then I had my knee torn out in wrestling my last year of high school. But I had such a good relationship with the recruiter that I was working with to join. A year out of high school, he like hits me up and he's like, hey, Tech Protect, you were always a smart kid. You always had like such drive to do shit. I want to recommend you for this program to do like Homeland Security work. So at 19, I like moved fucking hundreds of miles away from my hometown to do like government shit. It felt very freeing. It's super stressful, right? Moving away from family and friends, not the best time at first.
Yeah, it's fucking it. It's hard. But I found that like Sydney was 2 hour drive from Newcastle, but I found that harder than now being 12 hour drive away. But I think that's because I'm older and I've done it. Like, and I'm very much in love with Eva. So, like, I have gone home. I've gone back home once since, and I just missed her the whole time. Like, I was like, this is so weird.
Yeah.
I'm homesick from Melbourne.
Yeah, I see this sentiment a lot from people that are older, right? So the real Jersey girl says, I'm turning 47 in September, and I still feel like I'm in my 20s, but my body feels like I'm 70. And Huge Ass says, mortgages, kids, cars, work, and I still feel 25. It's I hear that from every older person I know. I'm not calling you guys old, right? I'm not saying, hey, grandma, grandpa. I hope I still feel like I'm 25 when I get older, but
I'm laughing at what Huge Ass said. You start making an involuntary sound every time you get up off the sofa at 40. I'm already making that sound. It's like that.
I'm a little heavier, so I make that sound now, dude. I when I get off the bed, it's I call it like my motivational screech. I'm like, and gets me through. Caleb says Fed Protect. Yeah, once upon a time I was Fed Protect, and then I was upset with how the US government did shit, so I left. Buff Weeb says dad noises. Yeah, Buff Weeb is like, did you know Buff is like 39?
Really?
Yeah, have you seen his bald spot is just growing considerably quick.
Wow, it really doesn't crack, huh?
Yeah, he should.
Am I allowed to say that? I'm paying a compliment. Like,
you can say it. Black people do crack cocaine. I hear what you're saying.
No, that's not what I fucking said. I said they. That's not what I said.
What did you say?
I said it really doesn't
you said black
crack.
does crack. Hi, Wonder Woman. Welcome to the call.
Hi guys.
How is it in Aussie time for you?
It's like 5 a.m. where she is right now.
Oh, it's black too.
She just got nuclear blasted. Uh-oh.
It is.
You look so done up for.
That's a
5
cool
a.m.
jacket. Hang on, let me
Sorry,
turn you
but
up.
I'm coming in. Yeah, it's 5 a.m. here in New Zealand, 5:15.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm just coming in to say, Shockmouth, you're a very colourful man, aren't you? Look at you. You're always in bright colours, aren't you?
Yeah, my mum hates it.
You're a creative man. Now, Shockmouth, I need to ask you a question. Who coloured your hair blonde? Because they did a way better job than Rastov's. Rastov's has turned out ginger.
That was Eva, and she did a fantastic job. I've done it once before a few years ago, and the girlfriend at that time did it, and it looked just like Rastov's, just ginger, orange. But Eva knew exactly what she was doing, and her and I were watching Lolcow live this morning, like when he did the reveal, and she immediately just went, he did it wrong. That product has not activated at all. But yeah.
Yours turned out really blonde. It was good. Maybe, did you say Eva needs to get in touch with Rastov's missus and give some blonde tips?
Blonde tips.
Hey, Tech Protect,
Hello.
how are you?
I'm doing.
How are you, Tech Protect?
I'm doing well. You've made my day brighter by joining in. You look great today.
I got my red leather jacket on. It's the Wonder Woman color, isn't it? The red.
Yeah, look at you, so sporty. What are your plans for 5 a.m. right now? Are you going to the club?
Ah, shit. I've been up. I got to get up at 2. I got to be up at 1 a.m. in the morning here to jump onto cafe at 2 a.m.
Oh,
it's pretty brutal, but
I was
hey,
about to
I'm having
ask
a
you
good
what
time.
Did you get?
I was about to ask you, why are you up at this hour? I have an excuse. I've got to do this thing. But why? I was going to ask why you're up.
Because it's like, I think someone else has said, when you're on a show, you can't go to sleep straight away afterwards. You kind of stay up a few more hours after a show. So,
I did the same thing yesterday.
Yeah.
Like, you were on Madhouse, and then I called in after you because I couldn't sleep yet.
I heard all about your story, Smash Mouth.
Yeah.
You had like an outer body experience too. You jumped in after me, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, Smash
Yeah, I was
Mouth had
listening to
this
yours as I was waiting. I jumped into waiting, like with the intent to tell that story, and then I was listening to yours. I'm like, it's fucking similar.
except I wasn't orbiting out into space.
Well, yeah, but I
Did
was
you?
like, so I had this chat. I had this out of body experience. I'd like blacked out. I was standing up, blacked out, and then went poof, face planted on the floor. And then had this. I was out of my body, and then I was like, oh, I can go anywhere. Where am I gonna go? I want to go to fucking outer space. I went into outer space, and there was nothing out there. And then it was very scary. So I turned around to come back. I go to come back, and the planet was in a kitchen, and I knew that was the creator's kitchen, like God or something. I became slightly religious after I woke up. I was like, I met the creator, and I was in his kitchen. Like the creator is Gordon Ramsay, and he was cooking
Oh.
on the planets.
Okay.
Did you see that Tech Protect, the Madhouse?
No, I passed
did.
the fuck out.
I did leave one important piece of information out of my story because I wanted Jaffe to believe. Okay, I was high.
Oh. That explains everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jaffe would have liked that.
Oh, would he? I didn't. Well, I wanted him to I didn't want him to just shoot it down, like because I believe it. So
Yeah.
I don't think it matters that I was high. I think that probably helped. I honestly thought that in reflection, I was like, I think I died, like because it was bad. The thing I had was bad.
Yeah, Jaffe says all the time this story about getting so high he talked to like the spirit of his dead father, and he's like, I'm so sure it was real. I think like if you get high enough, it just opens up your mind to like what's on the other side or some shit. So he would have been like, oh yeah, I believe it more now. Now that you said that,
It was
I trust
weed,
it.
but I swear to God, I didn't. I met the guy a couple of months later that had done it, and I was like, okay, yep, he definitely put something else in that it wasn't weed, because the reaction I had, that doesn't happen to you on weed. You don't just black out.
Mm. It was very good, actually. And the Madhouse chat were awesome because Jaffe put a poll in to say, do you think, it was an outer body experience, or do you think it was something else? Jaffe got quite excited about it, actually. I think he pulled a book out and he said he was going to read a little bit more about the mind and stuff. You know what you guys could do on Madhouse? Is there any way you could get like a professional person and, to talk about the mind? And I don't know if it's something you guys could think about getting a guest on.
Yeah, possibly. We could look into it. I'll take
Are
that
you
as
on
a note.
Madhouse as well, Tech?
Yeah, I'm on Aussie. I'm on Madhouse. I do Jaffe's personal streams.
You
know,
whore.
I'm his manager producer.
You're a whore.
Just a little bit. I will say I don't get paid for anything on Madhouse. I have a set salary to like manage Jaffe and produce him. So all those donations are just his.
And
But these are
part-
ours monies.
is part of that salary agreement where you have to cuddle him? was that for free?
I think that's a bonus for me. If you saw I'll see if I can find some screenshots, but it was me on one side, Jaffe in the middle, and Bunny on the other, and we're all just like in a little sandwich.
And you didn't cuddle Bunny.
She's
right?
on that side.
I'm sorry, but
Jaffe's-
if I'm in a room with Bunny and Jaffe, Jaffe's at the bottom of the list of people I'm going to be spooning.
I will say he has half the genetic code of the woman I fell in love with, so it's kind of like not even cheating. It's that's the same shit.
Okay, so can I fuck Eva's mum then? It's not cheating because half the genetic
Yeah, that's
code.
how it works.
No,
Yeah.
it doesn't work like that. And I feel
That's
sick
how that
now that I
works.
said that out loud. I met that woman. Oh no.
Is she hot? Is Eva's mom hot?
Hey,
Is she hot?
I'm not commenting. It's her mum,
well,
dude.
she's
It looks like her.
ugly. Do you hear that, guys? He thinks his girlfriend's mom or fiance or wife or his partner's mom ugly is what he's saying.
Roxy in the chat says, Mitch, I sent you a pic to show your mum, but Keemstar has to give it to you because we're not friends and I think you blocked me. I have no other way to send it to you, babe. Oops, I mean Mitch.
Oh, you got someone, you got Roxy. Oh, Roxy's after you, is she?
Yeah, I also heard Roxy's her backspace button on her keyboard doesn't work,
Oh,
which
she
is why
sent
she
me-
typed
she
out
sent me a friend
"babe" and then
request.
said "oops."
I think that's her. It's,
Yes, Tech Protect. I did watch that the show on, and I did notice that bed was rather.
Oh, she
did
cut
she just
out.
freeze?
Where'd
She.
you?
Sorry, you
She
froze.
froze.
Oh, said that you guys were in the haunted house. It was you were all snuggled closely on that bed, weren't
Yeah,
you?
it was very warm. It was very nice. It was cozy.
I hope nobody farted.
Oh, I literally I literally farted on stream a couple times. Yeah. Usually my mic sound suppression is good enough that it doesn't pick it up. Like I think I'm up to like 3 farts on this stream. And no one hears it. I know. The audio doesn't pick it up. But on that mic for it just heard all the fucking gurgles and wurgles, dude. It was fucking it was
No
like
wonder why it was
beatboxing.
warm.
Yeah.
Beatboxing.
Yeah,
I'm still at the stage
I
of
was
the relationship with
beatboxing love
Eva.
notes.
Sorry. I'm still at the
But
relationship stage with Eva where if I fart, it wakes me up. I'll go, oh no! But then, like, I'll freeze, look over to see if she's still asleep. And if she is, I'll be like, oh, thank fuck. But if she's scrolling on her phone and I'm just like, I'm sorry.
What? So
Yeah.
you're still not at that stage where you feel comfortable to fart in
I'm
front
too
of your
respectful. I'm too respectful.
girl?
Half the time I'm like, I'm just going outside. And she's like, what for? And I'm like, just to look at the sky. It's just so interesting.
It's interesting.
You can't fart in front of your spouse?
Not yet, no. Like, it takes me about 3 years.
How stinky are you?
I'm not. It's just that I do it a lot.
You're like you're like a dog scratching at the door. Like, I think I'm gonna go out real quick. What the fuck, dude? Just start farting in front of her. Just see how she reacts one time.
Yeah.
No.
She probably wants you to, because then she'll feel comfortable to do it around you.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
Yeah,
that's the other thing. I don't want mutual self-destruction, whatever nuclear war is.
Oh, okay.
I'd rather, if I hold it, then she'll hold it. If I let it go, she'll let it go. And you hit the
Goodness.
nail on the head. That's exactly why I do that.
Yeah. By the way, chat,
Okay.
we are only 15 of the $10 super chats away from making the Lolcow Aussie animation opening, and with your chance to win being solidified in history on the intro made by Mitch.
Yes. I love doing things. I love doing things.
It's so he's so passionate about it, guys. Look at him. Look how excited he is.
Mitch, I can teach you how to toot, fart, shart, and be loud and proud about it. Oh, that's from Roxy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
no.
looking a bit more-
Roxy,
you're looking a
no.
bit more-
Sharding is a no. That's a big no. Catlin with the 20. Unironically, I just got refunded from the Mimbian charity scam I fell for. Also, Bunny is too hot for him to cuddle. He didn't want to get a chair thrown at him. Bless your heart, Tech. Are you okay? Does she throw chairs at you?
No. Is that my card that you're using to make these donations? I don't.
Oh, she's there.
Oh fuck. Yeah, that's my girlfriend.
Oh,
And she's
I think
using
a
your
couple-
card.
Yes. A couple
That's
months back.
amazing. That's amazing.
Bless,
Do more.
bless her heart.
Do more.
No. A couple months back, she's like scrolling through Instagram, or maybe it's TikTok, and there's like this African channel that's like, oh, we take care of animals, and you can support us through like his charitable donation. You know, we'll take care of them. Like $5 pays for a month worth of food. And she's like, oh, and she paid for it. And then she told me about it when I got home from work. She's like, have you seen this? Look at this. And we're looking at the YouTube channel, whatever. And I was like, keep scrolling down, right? And like the other videos are from a completely different location, and then there's more videos from a completely different place, a whole different host. I'm like, this is just a channel that retakes actual charities and like pretends to be them to make money, and you got scammed. And I think she had donated like $50 or something.
oh my
So-
goodness, her heart was in the right place. Oh.
It was, but she got scammed, dude. You had to put her name on there twice, by the way.
I got scammed by a website one time. I'm not too proud, but I'm proud of how I got a result. It was allegedly an Australian dating site, and then I was like, "Oh, this sucks. I'm gonna like cancel my subscription." There was no cancel button, absolutely none, and it was like, I'm emailing someone like, "How do I do this?" They're like, "Oh, you got to send us a fax," and it's like, who the fuck owns a fax machine? And it was like, yeah, and then we'll think about it. So it became clear that these are just scammers. So I did some research and I found the warehouse in Romania that they were operating from. And I emailed them a screenshot of their warehouse. And I was like, I know people in the federal police, which was a lie, but who cares? Like, they're breaking the law anyway. If you don't fucking refund me, they are going to kick the fucking door down. And then because they had, this was after they kept harassing me because I'd cancelled my bank, but my whole bank account and shut it down. So they kept harassing and harassing. So I sent that back with a screenshot of their warehouse, and then they shut the fuck up. That was the proudest I'd ever been on the internet. I was like, "Fuck you." Yeah.
I got a
BRB,
call.
2 minutes. I got someone knocking on my door. BRB.
Okay.
It's the
BRB.
Romanian police.
Be right back. Hey, I'll share a story with you guys in the chat. I got a call, this was years ago, probably about 15 years ago. I got a telephone call saying, "Congratulations, you've won a trip overseas. Now you can pick from 4 different locations." I was like, "That's great. Oh my gosh, I've never won a thing in my life. Okay, I'd like to go here." And they go, "Okay, that's great. We just need your credit card number." I said, "What do you need that for?" "I won something. Why am I going to give you my credit card?" I'm so thankful that I didn't and I cottoned onto it. But cheeky buggers, eh?
You're chopping up. Your video's chopping up. Is your internet okay?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think so. It should be. Am I still chopping up?
No, not now. No, but you were a bit choppy before. But that's all right. Holy lag, Batman, says Tiny Tacos. Mitch marched into that Romanian warehouse ass first and demanded results, says Billy the Fridge. No, I didn't leave the the office. But how could you fall for such a scam, Wonder Woman?
I didn't. Well, I mean, I was a lot younger than I was now it's quite a long time ago. But back in the days, when I was younger, I was very gullible. I believed anything anybody ever said to me. So just with age comes, maturity and all these things that happen to you. You grow and learn from them. But man, I didn't give them my credit card number, but I just made me think, well, hold on, why do you need my credit card details if I won something?
Have
Yeah.
you ever fallen
But
for scam tech?
Fuck no, dude. What do I look like? An idiot, dude? I never get. What the fuck? How would I get scammed?
I thought you got scammed just last weekend.
Well, okay. The hotel guy promised us really great internet speed. He gave me screenshots of like what it was. Turns out he took a screenshot of his like at the hotel. There's like a private Wi-Fi network, which is for like the hotel owner and staff. And there's the guest one, and he gave me the screenshot of the private one. Like, look how fucking fast our internet is. You're golden. And I was like, okay, but I didn't know it was the private one. We get there, and it was just so fucking shit. I guess you could say I got scammed there, but more so, I feel like Jaffe got scammed, not me. It wasn't really my money getting used.
Kecklin with another 5. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Definitely do more. Say it ain't so, Dragon Slayer.
Sarah!
Is she spending your money?
Dude, did you just dox her?
No, everyone knows her name's Sarah.
Okay, just checking. Good girl, Sarah. Good girl, Sarah.
I love you, but I don't get all this money. You're giving it to. Well, become a member.
Straw Hat Guy, thank you for 3 months. Tech Mitch, we gotta update the emotes. Loving the new Aussie vibes. Also, shout out Wonder Woman. She's the sunshine of the LCU.
Oh, that's so
Sorry,
nice.
Sarah, we didn't hear you. I was reading a member.
You
What
spend Tech Protect's money, Sarah. Spend it. Spend
Spend-
it. Spend it. Buy yourself
Spend
something nice, girl.
What emotes do we have? We've got drag stuff and skull stuff, cash stuff, angry rat stuff, and just rat stuff.
Dog. If anyone wants to match what my girlfriend is spending out of the account.
That's what girls are good for.
Oh fuck.
Anyway, Tech
Crazy.
Protect,
Go
you're
ahead.
looking a lot better than you were yesterday. So I'm glad you've got some sleep and some rest. It's good to see you back to. You know what? This is the first time I've ever done this symbol. First
Yeah?
time. First time.
It's actually it's a hate symbol. Actually, I didn't want to say publicly, but now that I got you to do it, I wanted to admit publicly this is a
I am
anti-Martian.
a fucking idiot. I spent the last couple of weeks, anytime people donated to Aussie when Rastoff was on and they were doing top hat Kiwi, top hat Kiwi, top hat Kiwi, I thought that was just an emoji. I thought that was a regular emoji that like you get on the phone. So I was like searching so hard for Kiwi and top hat Kiwi, and I'm like, I can't find. It's a paid emoji on the membership for the channel. No wonder I couldn't fucking find it. I'm such an idiot. Oh,
You're fucking
you had the same
dude.
idea as me. That's so weird that we did the same number of Kiwis.
Yeah. Great minds think like shit, you know?
Anyway, guys, thank you so much for having me up. I just wanted to come up and say hi to you guys. And
Thank you, Wonder Woman.
Thank you, Wonder Woman.
We'll see ya.
Wonder Woman out.
Bye. Oh, man.
All right, smash or pass?
No. I'm not gonna objectify Wonder Woman like that. I'd laugh too much from the way she talks.
You have a postmenopausal woman hopping in saying like, "You want to see me in fishnets, shockmouths? I really want to get up
That's
in
funny
your."
because it's her doing it. It's her like objectifying me. It's not funny if I objectify somebody else. And I would laugh too much from her going. I would laugh too much from Wonder Woman going. So do you want to have sex, shock meals? Just be like, I can't take you seriously.
Oh shit!
Be really good sex. We could do it at 6 o'clock.
Oh, dude, the fucking New Zealand accent is fucking wild, dude. It's like a child trying to be.
Until I was 24.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's when you met your first Kiwi, or what?
Yeah, and I was like, "What the fuck is that?"
Oh, poor person with disabilities is interacting with me. Oh shit! Smash then pass like a real man, says Almighty OMD. Why not both? Oh, what a time, dude! What a time. I like Wonder Woman. She's genuinely one of the nicer people in network. Her and Glammy give like pretty similar vibes, in my opinion.
Yeah. So I'm just double checking I've got all these right. So we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I was missing one. My bad. I thought so.
Did you put Roxy on there?
It's 8 out of 20. That's my bad.
You have Roxy's name on the randomizer,
on the
yeah?
Yeah, I did do the wheels. Roxy's name's on there.
You have Keklin.
Keklin's on there twice. Yeah.
Oh fuck. All right.
On the wheels so far, guys, is Pokegag, Kyle Sadel, Huge Ass again, Monkey Pong, Roxy, and Keklin again. You want to get on the wheel? You want to get on? Get in on this.
Yeah, guys, if you want to match my girlfriend spending the our money on the show, that'd be real cool, real nice. I'd appreciate it.
You'll get a little bit of it back.
Yeah, just a little bit, dude.
Yeah.
I'm hiring you essentially to do this work so far.
That's how it should be, to be honest.
Fucking shit. Trippy Savage says smash 100%. All the host lovers have donated. Is that true? Oh, does Eva ever donate on here?
No. Eva's never donated.
Smart gal.
I donated to some of the other channels when I had money in my account because I just felt obliged to. I just want and they had turned off chat and I wanted to get a message across.
Yeah, I've done it on Lolcow Live a couple of times. Yeah, I've done it on Lolcow Live for like a business thing, right? I messaged Keemstar privately. I'm like, hey, can you announce the Madhouse trip thing? It'd be cool if you could give us a shout out. He ignores it, right? Left me on red. And so I use my fucking membership message, because if you're a member for a channel for a month, you get a free message that gets highlighted. He goes, oh, thanks for being the lowest tier fucking member on Lolcow Live, Tech Protect. Yeah, appreciate it. I'm not reading your message. So I drop a fucking 20, and then he's like, oh, yeah, sure. Oh, there's a thing happening on Madhouse. He's a huge dick about it. Scattermonkey says, I donate if I weren't a brokey. I understand. Like, if you can't afford it, like, we're here to entertain you. You know, your eyes pay us as well. The donations, really, it's not so much like, oh, I want to have additional income. It's like the show only works if Keemstar says it's viable through like monetary gain, right? If Keemstar makes money off this, then we stay on here, and we appreciate it. We appreciate the support you guys give. Yeah, Jump Cut Drama says like and share. It is free. We would love it, right? Like, sub, and share. Are you subscribed to this channel, Shockmouths?
The free subscribe? Yes.
Yeah, the free subscribe.
Yes, of course I am.
That's good.
I've been for months. I've been since January.
Hugh Jess says, I just heard Madhouse intro. Am I high? I don't
Yeah,
know.
that was
my
my
girlfriend might
bad.
be playing a video.
That was
Is
my
that
bad.
you?
Yeah, I was checking the redirect was on. And it is.
Oh, yeah, I put it on there.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I spoke to my dad on the phone today, and he's like, so how's, like, work, job, whatever, going? And I told him about this stream. I was like, well, kind of working for this guy in America. Kind of. And he's like, oh, would I know him? I'm like, no, you wouldn't, but my brother up there might. Like, ask him, and he wasn't home. I was dying to, like, hear his reaction. But they're like, what's the show about? And I'm like, I don't know how to explain you. I'm like, do you know the footy show? Remember the footy show, Dad, where it was like a live panel show? They told jokes and talked about footy. He's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, it's like that, but it's dumb internet shit and not footy. He's like, oh, all right. And then his wife's in the background like, can we watch it? I'm like, absolutely not. Absolutely not. And they're like, oh, well, you can come visit, like, if you're working from home. And I'm like, well, the show's on at 2 in the morning, so no. They're like, oh, you could, like, do it in your brother's room. Like, he'll lend you the room. And I'm like, no, dude, you don't understand. Like, it's loud. You will wake up, you will hate me, and it'd be for a whole week. Like, no.
Is this your good brother or the dickhead brother who plays video games?
That's not the brother I was talking about earlier. That's my mum's other son. This is my dad's other son that he had from another marriage. So this is a good son. This is a good boy. He knows.
So
he knows things.
You have 3 siblings. You have 2 brothers, 1 sister.
I have so many. I have. There's me and my sister. So that's 1 sibling. So mom and dad. Then they split. Then mom had a son. Then dad had 3 more. So I have 5 siblings.
Oh, you're like a super middle child.
I'm the eldest.
You're the eldest? You act like this?
Yes.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, shit! When they turn around, like, look at your brother. Look how he's doing. Like, they're just like, no, we'll choose second place. We'll choose the.
Oh
the
yeah,
other guy.
like I turn up in colorful clothes, and they're just like, what the fuck, dude? Like it's so embarrassing. Especially my oldest sister. She just can't stand it because she's like, she thinks she's an Instagram influencer, but she has like 30 followers. But she treats it like she has 300,000, and I'm like, just stop, please.
Yeah.
You sussy Mitch, when did your mom find out you were a special kid? You were the special kid? Probably when I was 4 years old and was able to successfully complete Sonic the Hedgehog to 100%. That was when she was like, probably, oh yeah, okay, this kid's retarded.
Yeah, I had a very similar thing, right? At like 7 years old, we had just moved back to the US and I was trying to learn English like better, right? Because English was new to me. And I asked my parents for a dictionary, and they were like, "Why? Do you want to like look up words?" And I was like, "No, I want to read the dictionary." And I'd be watching like cartoons. I'd watch like Transformers in the morning, like the little animated cartoon.
Yeah.
And when the commercials came on, I was like, I would mute the TV and I would just like go through like the letter D. And I was like, dissolve, dysentery. Like I was just like going out and reading the words. And they were like, yeah, this kid is fucked. Yeah, such a fucking.
Kyle, thanks for the 10. Since we're doing names twice. Also, question from Mitch's mom: what's embarrassing nickname for Mitch? I will write that down. Kyle Seidel. I will put you down again.
Oh yeah. So were you? Did they actually use you in comparisons with like your siblings? Was that like a common thing?
Yeah.
Is that unfortunate for you, or is that good?
Very unfortunate, because especially when I get compared to some of them that I have never fucking moved out of home, and they're in their 20s now, and I was like, dude, come on, I was out by 19, and look at them. They don't know how to heat up something in the microwave. Really? They're like, yeah, but you're a bit weird. Oh, okay, thanks.
Yeah, you're a weirdo. So I'm Mexican. I don't know how much you know about Mexican culture, but like we are very big on like family events, but like extended families. Like all my uncles and aunts, we get together for like Christmas and Thanksgiving. So it's like 60 people in a building and in a backyard, just like hanging out. And my dad was the eldest of all the kids for my grandmother. And he has the two eldest, like next generation, right? My older brother and me are the oldest out of all the cousins. But my dad's nearest in age brother also had a kid 10 days after I was born. So we're like right there in age, right? I was born on the 9th, she's born on the 19th. And they compare us all the fucking time, right? They're like, well, let's see, where's Tech Protect at in life? And where's, cousin A? And so, well, Tech Protect, he started working with that one company, did really well. He's working overseas. He's doing this, he's doing that. And my cousin A is like working, 2 hours a day, 3 days a week at like the Gap folding clothes. And she's dropped out of college like 5 times. And she got so much shit all the time because it was like we were just right there. To the point where like a lot of the times when the family thing, she like shows up and just leaves. She's like, hey, I made an appearance, and I dipped out. I always felt so bad for her.
My family's completely different with like, because I think it's because they're white, that the extended family just doesn't talk to each other on both sides. And it leads me to believe in that conspiracy theory of that fucking globalist regime that is trying to break up the family unit. And I'm like, fuck, I believe that because that's fucking happened to my family. I absolutely believe that they are trying to divide us and just fucking destroy us. That is the conspiracy theory I believe in. Have you heard that one?
No, because I'm not white. I know I look white, but I've not experienced my white relatives. I told you the story last time that my mom's older brother, when she died, was like, you gotta pray twice because you have that dirty Mexican blood in you. Yeah, so I have no relation. My family's always been pretty tight knit, like my external family, like my cousins, my uncles, my aunts. So yeah, never faced that. Here's a white culture question, or maybe it's just an Australian culture question. Do you have plans of taking care of like your parents when they get old?
Do they have plans of leaving something behind? No? Well then fuck no. They can just fuck off.
Yeah, no, I have it set up like already. Like I have an understanding that. Oh, thank you for the coffee. Love you.
Love you. Please don't spend
I have an
any
understanding
more money.
like
spend more money.
Please
spend it all.
Some more money.
Spend it all.
If my dad gets old or whatever, or maybe my stepmom as well, like I have an understanding that I have to contribute to like make sure they're doing okay. Even I had this conversation with Jaffe. I was like, yo, Jaffe, when you get senile, or at least more senile than what the fuck this is, I'll take care of you, buddy. And she's like, shut the fuck up, Tech Protect. I'm never am I gonna move in with you.
I think if push came to, I think I would honestly take care of my mom. Like,
But not your dad.
nah.
Nah.
Nah, he wasn't there. I mean, he's gotten pretty good. Now he now calls twice a week, whereas once every 2 weeks he calls, whereas he used to just call when somebody died. Like, it used to be if his name was flashing on the phone, I'd be like, oh, fuck, something's happened.
Yeah. Yeah, Huge Ass says it's an honor to be able to pay for late in life care for those who helped you. Like helped raise you. I agree. You know, me and my dad had like a very shitty relationship growing up, but like I can see, you know, dog, if I can't imagine him getting like old to the point where like he's having issues like moving around and just being like, it's on him, dude. He best of luck with whatever you saved. But that's maybe that's a Hispanic thing. Maybe that's a cultural thing. Yeah, Anna G says tech white people are different. White people are a different person. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
I was married into an Italian family, and they didn't consider themselves white. And I was like, "What do you mean? Look at you. You're all white." And they're like, "No, our cultures are different. You have white culture. We have our culture." And then after a while, I was like, "Yeah, it's very different. Actually, you actually look after each other."
Yeah, Crazy Void says maybe try to fix the relationship. I wish I could hug my dad just one more time. Is that for me or Mitch?
I think that's just for all boys in general. All the guys just have bad relationships with their dad. Women, you can tell if they have bad relationship because they're on a stripper pole, and if they're not, then they have a good relationship. Graceful Dove, thank you for the 10. Damn it, here's some money. Got to put a dove in. All right, I'm gonna add you to the wheel.
We're halfway there, chat. Halfway there, we can solidify.
We've got 13 more minutes.
I think we can do it. I think we have some people that are willing to drop. Can we get $100? Can we get a little 100 spot real quick? That'd be super cool. I'm also Mexican and light complicated. I don't know what the light complicated part means, but yeah. To the dad thing, look, I think I've amended my relationship with my father enough to like be there for him. He was a huge dickhead, and then he got older, and then now he's better. Lady Lone Wolf says, what is the wheel for? So everyone who's donated at least $10 or above will get their name put into a wheel. And if we can achieve this by the end of the week, we'll have Mitch do an animation intro for the show. And we're going to choose a random person from Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday's goal to include inside the intro in some way.
I thought we were
they're solidified.
I thought we were going to include 3 people in the intro. Like, basically, you...
Yeah, the Wednesday winner, the Thursday winner, and the Friday winner.
Yeah.
Do a dono train. Love to hear Mitch go choo-choo.
Oh, you like that Thomas the Tank Engine shit, huh? How did we end up on daddy issues?
You just look like your daddy issues, dog.
I'm also
You're built like
issues.
father problems.
I'm a double threat.
Ah, okay. From both sides, little double penetration out here.
Mm-hmm. Becky does choo-choos. Becky is a choo-choo. With a caboose to
ride
boot.
that train. Wrestling Genius says I relate to Tech Protect. Yeah, it is quite the life. Quite the culture. I love being Hispanic. I'm very proud of like the culture and background I come from. Do you have that same like pride? Are you able to say that you have pride in being Australian?
Solar Edge with the hundo. Solar Edge is going on there 10 times.
Go another 10 times. Holy shit. We love you, Solar Edge.
Now I gotta count. Thank you so much, Solar Edge. Holy crap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's halfway there. Oh wait, I can just go copy paste.
Seth looks also with the $10. I like winning things. We'll add you to the list as well.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And Seth? Seth who?
Yeah,
sorry?
Seth looks.
Seth looks.
Seth looks a cool guy. He got me reading fucking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle comics. They're like in black and white.
Whoa!
With another $100. Let's go, boys.
We've gotten serious.
God, I would love to have you on the fucking intro.
Oh my god. Holy
Oh,
crap.
Xavier. Is it Xavier or is it Javi? I've heard it two different ways, I think.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Copy paste that. So we got Soul Reg is on there 10 times. Xavier's on there 10 times. Seth Looker's on there once. We got a solid looking wheel here now. We have a very solid looking wheel.
Hell yeah.
You got to those 200. I really hope now it's one of those two that gave the 100, Xavier or Kyle. Gone.
Solar Edge.
Solar Edge. Sorry, Solar Edge. I got there. I hope it's one of those two because they have the best chance at the moment. Like.
Dude, can you imagine if it's my girlfriend that gets put on there after the two $100 spots?
4/5 of the wheel is those two people.
Yeah.
Like, if you haven't given 100, I don't think you have much of a chance. Sorry. I'm not trying to get any more hundreds at anybody. I'm just stating the facts, people. Whoa.
Spin again if it's.
What the heck, Mitch? I go to bat for you in the Discord. Sorry, Kyle. Did you? I didn't see Discord. Sorry.
My girlfriend's saying that if it does land on her, spin again, so that other people have a chance.
All right, that's very nice of her.
She is a good girl. Holy shit! W's in the chat, boys. Can we get W's in the chat for fucking supporting the show? Look at Shockmouths, okay? It's like giving money to the homeless.
I think we need to close off the wheel when it gets to 55 minutes past the hour. So at exactly 55 minutes past the hour, that's it. There's going to be no more, okay? This is the final call to go on the wheel. You want to get on the wheel, you better start loading that credit card right now. Because the stream is ending in 8 minutes. We have a schedule to keep too. So at exactly 55 minutes past the hour, and I'm looking at my Apple clock, which I'm pretty sure is synced to the International World Clock Standard. So I assume you all are too. So go on.
Yeah.
How dare you? Brother, I'm broke as fuck.
Mr. Peanut Butter.
Thanks, Mr. Peanut Butter. That's all right. We still appreciate you.
Yeah. Yeah, we love, if you're here to watch the stream and enjoy the content, we love having you here.
We learned a lot here today.
Seth looks says, Tech, get back to talking about how much better your life is once I got you to read comic books. It's been fun. I used to collect comic books back in the day, like Bronze Age comics around that era. A lot of X-Men stuff. But I kind of dropped off when I was like 21, because then I was like doing alcohol, and I was like, this is more fun than than the picture books. But yeah, no, it's been nice getting back into it. I appreciate it, Seth looks.
We got
dude, that's such a fucking crazy. Go ahead.
I think it must be my internet because you are cutting out as well. Just like Wonder Woman was a bit. I'm a bit worried. But I'm just going to say we got 60 seconds to go. I will say that if you do donate and it's after the 55 and like we do the wheel, I will put you on the following stream. I'm not going to just go, you're too late. I'm not going to rip you off like that. I'll put you on the following stream's wheel. So you won't be ripped off. Because that's not what I do. I don't fuck with the audience. No, sir. No, sorry.
That's your internet, big dog.
It's my internet. You sure?
Yeah. I'll send you a DM of what my internet looks like, but it's fucking... Well, here, I sent you a DM. That's what my internet looks like.
Where? Where'd you send it?
Direct,
my OBS is green. It's nothing but green. It doesn't... Oh, no, it did drop... Oh, fuck, it dropped some frames. I live in Australia. What do you want? Hey, Baba the Boopy. Baba the Boopy.
We're gonna have to move you to the U.S. You and Eva.
No, I don't want to move to the U.S.
Into New York City.
No,
we're gonna have you and Donald Trump be roommates.
I don't want to move to the U.S. It's nearly 55. In nearly 55 minutes, we're gonna go. We're gonna go spin this wheel.
I think that's it.
That's it. And no more bets. No more bets. That's it. It's over. It's over. I don't know why I have this voice.
Put it on the big screen.
All right.
Share your screen.
I am. I'm putting it on the big screen. Here we go. Here we go. There's everybody. Here we go. I'm just doing the final read. We got
make sure shuffle.
Shuffle.
Oh yeah, read it. Yeah, read it off first and then shuffle it.
Yeah. Oh, so it's you shuffle it and that's not a spin.
Yeah. So it's the top where it says shuffle. Do that after. But
yeah. Polkagog, Kyle Seidel,
Gaga.
Hugh Justice twice, Monkey Pong, Roxy, Keklin, Kyle Seidel, Graceful Dove. Here, count with me. Solar Edge, 2,
Solar Edge,
3,
3, 4,
6,
5,
7,
6,
8,
7,
9,
8,
10.
9, 10.
Seth looks. Xavier, 1, 2, 3,
2,
4,
3,
5,
4,
6, 7,
5, 6,
8,
7, 8, 9,
10.
10.
There's 10.
All right, hit that shuffle button.
All right, so shuffle. Is this the official spin when I hit click shuffle?
No. Hit shuffle like 3 times.
Oh, I get it. Yep.
All right, and then. All right, and then you have to click the center wheel, the little white circle.
Here we go.
And
Good
it'll
luck,
spin.
everybody. I am holding the mouse here. I don't know if you can. I think you can see that on the stream. I'm gonna click once. Good luck. And our winner is. Oh shit! Solar Edge. Solar Edge.
Solar Edge.
It was that close. It was that close to being Keklin. I was like, what are the odds?
Hell yeah.
Wow.
Well, Solar Edge, you're gonna be solidified in Aussie history by being in our intro that that our boy is gonna make completely on his own. I'm not gonna help him at all.
I'm just gonna make a note of that in my phone so we don't forget.
W Solar Edge. Can we get some W's in the chat for Solar Edge supporting the show and winning his spot in the animated intro for Lolcow Aussie?
I will need some references. I will need some references for Solar Edge. Thank you, Solar Edge. Thank you so much. Rigged.
Solar Edge in the chat says
it was not.
He says I'm edging. He says I'm edging right now.
Oh, I'm edging.
Oh shit! What a great time.
Any final thoughts?
Well, how long? Yeah. How long do you think it'll take you to make an animation?
Few days. Oh, it depends. How many seconds are we talking? Like, how many seconds? How many characters? What are they doing? Like, it's all.
Well, it's gonna be me and you, right? It's gonna be paid for. So if we're here for a month, we're here for a month. Fuck it, I guess. But we're probably gonna be here longer. We have a good fan base. We have good chatters. Keem's gonna notice that. So, it's gonna be me and you, and then 3 other people. Today, tomorrow, and Friday's stream. We'll get to choose 2 more people to put in there.
Yeah.
And maybe we include Rastov somewhere in there.
Yeah, put him in a trash bin or something.
No, you got to put Twiggy in a trash bin.
Yeah, Twiggy can be Oscar the Grouch.
There you go. All right. Hell yeah.
So yeah, I'm thinking
Craftfest said he's going to be the next Eric with his Minecraft movie.
So I'm thinking we do it like we usually do, like have the pay pigs up and stuff, then go to the dancing logo, and then when it's good, then play the opener. So it's like, this is like a build up. Yeah,
there you go. I like the vision. I like the idea.
I had this idea. I spooked this idea in the Aussie crew where it was like I was starting to work on like an intro. Wasn't animated, but it was like it's like a late night show, and you set it up in a way so that you do the voiceover live as the video is playing out, which has kind of been what I've been doing, like live from Melbourne, blah 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 blah. But you can set it up in a way where you have text layers, so that if there's any topics, if you do have a guest, you can like hit bang on your stream deck and pops the text up in the intro, sort of thing. You know what I mean?
Ooh, yeah.
Because that's what they do on the late show and stuff. Like the voiceover is done live, so then you don't have to pre-record it all the time. Get television.
Hell yeah, I like the vision. So we are heading over to Madhouse now. You ready? I redirect us in. So any last words for the chat, guys? I thank you again for the support. I'm looking forward to the Cholo Day with you guys on Friday. Oh fuck, we hit the goal. So I'm also doing Cholo voice on Friday for the stream.
Yeah, you got to do
Oh
Cholo.
fuck.
Get ready for that.
Oh, okay. Okay, I can do it. I'm confident.
I like Scatty Monkey's idea. Do like South Park. Every episode add something relevant from last one in the intro. I like those first few seasons of South Park. Are you young enough to remember those?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I loved that as a kid, and I kind of got shitty when they changed it entirely because I was like, all that history's gone. I love that. We should totally do that. All right. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much for all the donos, not just the big ones, but especially the big ones. That blows my mind.
Love you, chat. It was a pleasure. All right, stay tuned for Lolcow Madhouse. Thank you, guys. We're sending you over now.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.